Hello fam, Sunday 15th of September 2019, allegedly, CE, Common Era. How are we? It's a private cast, just for the.com, so I will be here until somebody picks up the feed and says hello. Just bear with, let me get my headphones. Here we go. I have uploaded the resource library. I'd like you to check the new files for your consideration. Enjoy them. A mixture of Jordan Maxwell, some church, satanic, occult, I think Manly P. Hall, Secrets of All Ages, many things for you to consider. Hermes, Hymns of Hermes, Thoth, Trismegistus, many universal law aspects for us to consider alongside the parallels that we already are amongst. What have I got here? I wanted to read you some documents. That was what I'm going to do next. Of where I have been, what I've been into. Bear with me while I find what I was looking at. How will I do this? Let me see. I'll go to the resource library and see what I've 258 documents. What I've uploaded recently. You go to grid view. You can go table view top right. View the table. Right. So etymologies, astrotheology, cracking the code, application of maritime admiralty law to US citizens, links and archives, definitions, etymologies and what to research, symbols, matrix of power, and a matrix of power 1, 2 and 3. We've got astrotheology, priesthood of the ills, complete conspiracy, Atlantean conspiracy, the cornerstone, terror papers, very interesting, where Star Wars came from. I've mentioned that before. I finally uploaded the PDF for you to have a look at. The takeover of planet Earth, Los Angeles, California. Then we've got Manly P. Hall, the secret teaching of all ages, thrice great Hermes, Thoth, the Hermes of Egypt, a study, Philosophia Hermetica, the philosophy of alchemy, theological and philosophical works of Hermes, thrice great is Hermes. Oh, we've got that twice. Oh, two different ones, two different sizes, that's why. Calendum Natural Magicum Petium Thoth Hermes, Alchemy, Gibri, Abris, Philosophy, the Hymns of Hermes, very interesting. The King Arthur, Author, Cosmic Hill Thought, Maxims of Law, the Scripture, and God. So where am I going to start here? Where did I start uploading? What did I catch my eye? Let's find out. Bear with me. check that we can actually get on. Turn it on and check that it's working. Let's go to the .com. Does it play? Yep, all is good. Good, good, good. We're on. Kilobytes. Come on, Dave. Let's go. That's a good one. That's good. We got etymologies there, and we got the etymology there. That's not the one. I'll do. Back to the .com. Cracking the Code, 3rd edition. Aha. Oh, I'm finding everything we want. Wow, Hamlet. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. We've got a lot to share. Cracking the Code, 3rd edition. There is no subtler, no surer means of overturning the existing basis of society than to debauch the currency. The process engages all the hidden forces of economic laws on the side of destruction and does it in a manner which not one in a million is able to diagnose. And that was John Maynard Keynes, economist, member of the Order of the Illuminati, The Economic Consequences of the Peace, 1919. Mr. Speaker, we are now here in Chapter 11. Members of Congress are official trustees presiding over the greatest reorganization of any bankrupt entity in world history, the U.S. government. Congressman James A. Traficant Jr., Congressional Record, March 17, 1993, Volume 33. On sovereigns, we of this mighty Western Republic have to grapple with the dangers that spring from popular self-government, tried on a scale incomparably vaster than ever before in the history of mankind, and from an abounding material prosperity, greater also than anything which the world has hitherto seen. As regards as the first set of dangers, it behooves us to remember that men can never escape being governed. Either they must govern themselves, or they must submit to being governed by others. If from lawlessness or ficklessness, from folly or self-indulgence, they refuse to govern themselves, then most assuredly in the end they will have to be governed from the outside. They can prevent the need of government from without only by showing they possess the power of government from within. A sovereign cannot make excuses for his failures. A sovereign must accept the responsibility for the exercise of power that inheres in him. And whereas it is true in our republic, the people are sovereign, then the people must show a sober understanding and a sane and steadfast purpose, if they are to preserve that orderly liberty upon which, as a foundation, every republic must rest. President Theodore Roosevelt, opening of the Jamestown Exposition, Norfolk, Virginia, April 26, 1907. Sovereignty itself is, of course, not subject to the law, for it is the author and source of law. Absolute rights. Have a look at the file in your resource library, Cracking the Code. I believe it's called 3rd edition, Jordan Maxwell. Thank you very much. How you feeling, me fam? There's lots to say. I shall be back. I just need to go and get a drink and I will check, see if anyone has dropped in. Stand by. See you soon. Why is it not that good? Yeah, maybe. Let's go. Anybody in? Just me and thee. Here we go. Words to research, Black Hand. Jordan Maxwell definitions, etymologies and what to research. Jordan says you've got to do your homework. Here are some words and terms he suggests you research on your own. Black Hand, the Eagles Trust, British East India Company, Bull of Borgia, British Israel, Anglo-Israel, British Israel World Federation, British Anglo-Israel, Capital O-Line Hill, Capitol Line Hill, Capital INE Hill, Shag He Aviv, Chagheaviv. Chattel property, coefficients club, cognitive dissonance. Definition, there's loads. So have a look at definitions, etymologies, and what to research. Chattel, an item of tangible, movable or immovable property except real estate and things, as buildings connected with real property. Examples of chattel. At one time, the children of black slaves were also considered chattel. My goodness, that makes me feel sick just comprehending what I've read. It's the first time I've read this, so there you go. Pal packed up all her chattels and moved to a new state. I've just had a text, I need to go, and as there's nobody on the cast, I was a little bit late. I will see you tomorrow. I'll go live in the afternoon if you want to catch me then, and also next Sunday I'll be live from 8. So how long have I been going here? A while, 16 minutes. Let me just see if I can send a text. Pause this and I will be back. And there we go. That's just sent that. There we go, Brother Steve. That sorts you out. We'll speak tomorrow. Just text me asking if we're good for a chat. So I'll speak to Brother Steve tomorrow and continue on with the fan. Origins of chattel. Middle English chattel property from Anglo-French. More at cattle. First known use is the 14th century. I hear our kid coming. She was in bed, but now it's time for me to do something, but now. First known use, 14th century. Synonyms, synonyms. Bondman, also bondsman, slave, or thrall. THRALL. Antonyms, freeman. Peculiar. Mid-15th century, belonging exclusively to one person, from Latin peculiaris, of one owned property, from peculium, private property, literally property in cattle. In ancient times, the most important form of property, from percu, cattle, flock, related to percus, cattle. See pecuniary, meaning unusual, is first attested 1600s, earlier distinguished special 1580s. For sense development, compare IDIOM, related peculiarity, property. 1300s, it's got cattle, chattel. Mithras, Persian god of light. Wow, Mithra, Indo-Iranian Mithras. Cognitive dissonance, congress, definition, consensus, coup. These are all the words that Jordan's asked us to research. Others have gone and done. Another look at. Depends what dictionary we use and what definition, but still. You just go to the .com, onto the news feed. 625 members, it's going up good. We've got Eddie Eagle, Eddie, we go, we're flying. Let's have a look, who have we got? 2 are online as I speak. Myself, 3. There's a lot of activity, a lot of posting. Groups, new members, so look at this, we're doing well. I need to get folk in here. I've emailed the Lord Bishop and the Reverend Captain of the Anglican Church and sent them a heavyweight email. So as I'm self-governing and sovereign and an initiate, I required provisions for a conscientious objector to this military battle. Once I get my remedy, move to the private via the permissions. of the church after being given authority by me and my will, coming with Christ. We unbond, and then we start some hermetic faith teaching in the private. Yes, I'm going to go on mute until somebody comes online, and I'm going to type on the video. Once you come on, say hi. See you in a bit. I'm on mute. Type me a message. I'll get to you. Ciao for now. I will read out some of this on Facebook tomorrow with great pleasure, um, about that particular sovereignty bit. So if you've just dropped in to the scribe that's just dropped in, you will have to rewind, catch up. I've been on 23 minutes thereabouts. Ask me a question, type on the YouTube feed, or um, in the chat room in the .com on the post. You can type me a question, say hello, and I'll check it on the .com on a comment, or you type it on this video feed, and I'll chat with you. I think I've just missed a few members looking. My fault. I was with Yanka sorting something out for school, and then I realised it was 9 o'clock. I was delayed doing family duties with our kid. I got on 23 minutes ago, yeah, just about 9 o'clock. It's supposed to be 8 till 10ish, depending on how busy we are. But go on. So I will mute. Say hello, give me a message. Alright, ciao. Okay, SPLs. I'm sorry if I made you jump there. I tried to be quiet. Tried. God loves a trier. Big shout to Sister Charlotte in the house. Thank you for accompanying me for the last 30 so minutes, 40 minutes. I will see you tomorrow after I get the horse taken in for inspection. MOT safety does need to be adhered to. Then I shall be addressing the Transport Minister, Transport Secretary and CEO from the DVLA. I have unfinished business with these agents and trustees, principals, etc. Whilst I'm waiting for the Lord Bishop and the Reverend Captain to get back to me with reference to my email about conscientious objector to this war that we're in. So we're at the door, and I shall let you know what comes back. DSAR from the Land Registry has not come back. My DSAR from the DVLA has not come back, and very interesting times we're in. So I'll give you an update tomorrow when the gills aren't in bed and I can speak freely and expressively. Once again, just to it's to Lionsgate energy, just a bit raw. Hear the lion roar. Oh wow, I do like the Lion Connection, Pussycats, Meow, Catastrophic, Catastrophe. We've got lots to talk about. We'll be on the video for at least an hour, I think, tomorrow, Charlotte. So yes, much love to your sister. Thank you for your continued support. If you're on the replay, love to you as well, to all the fam, including the replayers. Charlotte, I'll see you tomorrow in the morning AM, the rising. There we go. Have a great strong for those on the replay, and you'll see me on the .com. I'll maybe go live tomorrow, just as a little bonus for being an hour late tonight and getting off early. And we'll see you through window of the TV box of the laptop, screen, phone, tablet. All right, much love. See you later. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you all. Ciao, bello.